Yeah, then we can like interact a little bit prior to. Oh, look at your dreads, girl. They look on point. Yeah, then we can like interact a little bit prior to. Oh, look at your dreads, girl. They look on point.
Don't play with them.
Stay with them. Don't play with it. Stay with it. No, look at you. You look so good.
It's that studio life from
No. It looks good. Well, yeah.
Yay!
All right. Let's get it.
8 minutes countdown. You got what I mean?
Can you hear that? Because I have the audio on Anchor. I don't know if there's like a lag or something.
Oh, you feel me?
Nika, shut up. Wait, hold up. Let me gotta do this.
Come on, Constance.
Wait, say something?
Huh?
Can you hear us? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Oh, what did I do? Try to reconnect.
Welcome to the sound check, y'all. We live in this bitch.
All the way up in it.
Okay, that recording ended. I am recalling you on Anchor, yeah?
Okay. Damn, Anchor. Oh, there you go.
Connie.
You got your charger.
Relax your eyebrows. Relax your eyebrows. You're very
Girl, you're gonna make me insecure. Girl, this is my face. Stop hating. Okay. Can you hear me in the app?
Yeah, we got you.
I bet. Let's go.
Can you hear that music?
You hear it? Wavy. It's wavy, but it's wavy.
Who's on right now?
That's chill hot. Chill hot music.
Hey.
Wow. It's like my go-to.
It is her go-to. Every day at work. So
yes.
That's chill. That's good.
All I hear is words every day. So it's like
it is. It's very chill. I initially hated it, but now I love it. So
how can you hate this music?
So we're gonna keep it casual, you know. That's just like a little guideline to how we're gonna go about this. So did you come up with any phrases or sentence segment?
Yeah, me and Landers went, like, we were brainstorming all day yesterday, and it was hella funny. I have, like, a list, but we'll get to it. It's hella funny.
we should say the hashtag, the apps. Like, if you're not following, like, if you're starting on right now, if you're not following Connie, what's your at? You know what I mean?
So my at for my business is at hella Palauan, my IG. I'm also on Twitter, but I use IG more often. But if you're on Twitter too, hit me up. And then if you want to follow my personal is at Neebroskee, NEEBROSKEE. So that's that. Follow me if you're not.
And I am Nika UNLTD. And if you want to find all the personal, which I don't do nothing on, it's just Nika, JUSNIKA. I will be active soon, so you know, follow that. All that. Yeah.
And it's your girl Keekz. I'm rocking that hella Palauan.
Hey, let's get it.
Shout out to hella Palauan. We got Connie on deck right now. Thank you guys for joining us. If y'all stay tuned, we got a little segment called "You Know You're Hella Island When." We got to complete that sentence. Whoever gets the most likes on your how do we say it?
Whoever has the best answer.
Yeah. Whoever drops the funniest
Response.
You know your idea response and gets the most likes will win a prize. So stay tuned, y'all.
Who's on here?
All right, you got water. Bathroom break. I'm good though.
Let's see. Hi, Ted.
How to keep your teeth right when you chew. I feel like that's a really nice little thing, like little hydrogen peroxide or lemon, little. You know what I'm saying? No.
I don't chew, so I don't know what chew.
Oh,
just brush your teeth.
Honestly, I got so addicted to chewing, I wasn't doing anything, and my daughter was like, "Mom, you look like you're wearing a grill." I gotta be honest. I don't know. I'm probably get more display on it, but she was like, "Yeah, you look like you got a grill." So I'm just sharing my own personal experience. I just probably wasn't good at it. That's all.
What's that noise?
Did you have school today, Connie?
Oh, I've been done with school.
You're
it's almost like,
right?
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
What was your field? Did you get a degree in?
So, I got my master's in education at. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was in education. Hi, Timothy. Hi, Shanti. Hi, Jose.
Connie, can you turn down the volume on the anchor on your side?
Turn down.
Yeah, I think it's our anchor audio that's feeding back into the live video. That's why there's an echo.
Is that good?
On ours as well.
Wait, shit.
Hello? Yep, there you go. Can you still hear?
I can hear you guys through.
And if you guys are on now,
Instagram.
we're on early right now. So let us know if you still hear feedback.
Is that still gone, guys?
Better.
Yay. Thanks for the feedback.
Thank you.
For anyone else, is there a way to limit the echo?
Thank you for joining
Is that good?
Guys. Don't forget to check out and follow her at Hella Palauan on IG, and you said Twitter.
And on Twitter, and also on Facebook. If you're on Facebook too, follow me at Hella Palauan.
The show, and you can cop her merch at hellapalauan.com. Can you tell us a little bit about your your brand and
thanks to us.
Basically, what is Hella Palauan and how to come up with the name?
So, Hella Palauan. When was this? This was back when I was like attending undergrad, and we were like decorating our caps, and I didn't know like what I wanted to put, and I was like, I don't want to do those like corny like quotes you find on like Pinterest or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I kind of want something that like kind of resonates with my identity, and so I thought of like hella, which is like a slang term in the Bay Area. I was born and raised in the Bay, and I kind of wanted to represent that. And then me, obviously being Palauan, so like I put the two together, and it kind of just stuck. And then now that I have my small business, like I was like, oh, like I'll name it Hella Palauan, because I kind of also want the business to resonate with like our community, but also folks who are like, you know, raised in the United States and like maybe don't know a lot about their culture.
Yeah.
So I want to connect with those people too.
That's what's up. So when did you start your business, and what did it take to start your business?
Did you say when I started my business?
Mm-hmm.
So technically I
working
started
on this, or was this like something that you came about, like, you know, as of recent, like, you know, some backstory in case other people are also kind of wanting to do the same but don't know how to get their, you know, step in that direction?
Yeah. So I started in like the summer of last year. I work for a like investment firm right now full time, and I definitely don't want to be there like my whole life for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what do I want to do that, like, you know, I feel that I can connect with people, I can work with like my community. And honestly, it was because of TikTok too. Like my ass be on that app like every day.
Yeah.
And I see all of these people like, oh, you know, small business check, or like, you know, heat pressing t-shirts and all that. I'm like, oh, that looks really fun.
Are you active on TikTok?
Oh no, that's the only thing. You're not gonna catch me like on TikTok like that.
But don't you get so much information there?
You do, yeah. That's the thing.
Okay,
it's
sorry.
like
I just thought you might be on it, but yeah. No, I be stealing information there too, so.
Yeah. So I think it was really because of TikTok and seeing all of these people like, oh, I can like create something for myself and like have fun while I'm also making money and working. You know what I mean? So I was like, I'll do it.
Yes,
you gotta get that, man.
Yeah.
For real, like that's literally why I really wanted to ask, you know, pick your brain and ask questions, because I feel like we need more of that as far as our people, you know, the Palauan community. We need a lot of us to come together and really connect in that sense. So if we wanted to put on an event or whatever, like legit, we already got vendors, we already got people who do this, that, and the other. And you said you're working at an investment firm. Like, what's that about? Can you hook it up with some business loans, or what's that? Like, what do we do?
I just work there.
Okay,
yeah.
for sure. If you learn anything while you're there, you know, that's essential to, you know, what we're all doing, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So we have that game segment. I think what is it? It's only 4 minutes in. So let's talk a little bit more about your website and some of the designs. Like, what are your new designs that you've dropped, or if you're working on something current, like.
So right now it's just basic like logo stuff. So like our basic logo t-shirts, basic logo hoodies, and it's just of the logo. I also have stickers too, but I'm currently creating new shirts with like new designs that sort of resonate with, like, as I said, Palauans who are born and raised in the States.
Yeah.
I'm currently working on it right now. And I'll probably like show folks on like Instagram maybe in a couple of days what I'm working on, just to give them like a hint of what's next to come. Yeah.
Where do you get your where's your biggest inspiration come from when you're
like putting
together your designs?
So the Hella Palauan one, the logo, I just did it just like playing on Canva. And I like the way that the font was. I like a very like minimalist kind of design.
Yeah.
Very simple. Like you can kind of see like on the sweaters and the shirts. Yeah. I'm very a simplistic kind of person. But I also want to try and like create more stuff that connects with more people. So that's kind of where I'm at, like mentally, when it comes to creating like new merch.
The next
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I seen you have the Biddlenut tees. Can you tell us a little bit about that design? I'm gonna fix my shoe while you do that. 'Cause, you know, I'm quitting after my birthday month's over.
Are you?
Yeah, pass me that one time.
Okay.
The tisnet. Oh, can we focus it on the tisnet?
I mean, like, I don't chew betel but actually I got the idea because I was like, what's like a Palauan sort of like image? And Keekz, my brother, was like, oh, like a betel nut tree. I'm like, okay, cool. So I do. Shout out to Keekz for the design idea. I don't chew, but like, shout out to him. But yeah, it was actually all Keekz, and I'm like, I'll just do that.
I will definitely say your brother's one of my biggest fixers. If I'm ever on the scene, I will guarantee get all my allows brought to me by him. I'm very grateful, very humbled, very thankful, because I love a good, hand brought allows brought my way.
Oh my God.
Very grateful. No, it's dope though, because it does resonate. But would you say that your clothing line is for like stateside Palauans or for both? Like just generally just Palauans everywhere?
So that's sort of like where I'm at right now. It's like I want to try and connect more with like Palauan Americans through the merch. I don't know, it's just trying to find different images, different like styles that you feel like can connect with other people. But I feel like I have to talk more with like Palauans, talk more with Palauan Americans to see like, what do they connect with?
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm still kind of struggling with that. But I mind like connecting with you guys and like maybe getting your feedback and like, yeah.
I wasn't trying to take away though, but you already know. Like, trying to do this 2021. I'm so down. I know Nika's down.
Yeah, that's guaranteed.
At this point, like we just gotta go by force. Like, I bitch, this is what I'm working on. What you trying to do? Because like time gets away, and I feel like we've had technology. There's no reason for us to not connect on this level.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
It's about time. And I think we're also all of us have individually been working on our own stuff and our lives and such. So thank you for coming on, and it's like full circle type deal. We're all doing our little thing, but at the same time, growing.
But being down to share too, because you have so much, like, and you've done so much. I remember if I, just seeing you in the audience for so long. You know what I mean? Going to events and doing your own, like legit doing your own thing, not having to be led by anybody. And then the second there was that opening for you to be involved behind the scenes, you stepped up to the plate. And I thought that was the most beautiful thing, because it was like you were down to represent Palauans from the Bay Area. And I, to me, I admire that, because it's not everybody who's willing to do that. And, I think it's admirable for you. Then doing that, and then on top of it, launching your own company. Like, what is that? That's crazy. But it is a beautiful thing. And I think it's something that the generations that are going to follow us, and even the present generations, are going to be able to look at it and be inspired, and then also create their own, because they see your bravery and your willingness to step out and put yourself kind of like in a place where it's like kind of awkward, like I'm doing my thing, which can feel awkward, but you're doing it. And I think it's just going to give permission for everybody else to be like, man, I got this idea too. And so thank you, Connie, because it's all it's doing is opening up more doors.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
What would you say was like what one of the hurdles you went through with launching your business, or even, I don't know, maybe not launching, but maintaining?
Yeah. I think one thing that is really important when starting a business is how important like having patience is. Like I said, like going on TikTok, you see these people like making 6 figures like overnight and selling out in like all of these like really big things, but it's like that's not how it is. And it's hard. You don't become successful overnight, and I think it's really important that people understand like the real side of like opening a business.
The work you gotta put in.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. And that's also another challenge is like I do all of this on my own. I have a full-time job and it's like how do you balance both of that without going like insane? And I'm doing all this on my own and like I really in the future like I want to have a team. Financially, I'm not there yet. Like I'm still trying to like grow and stuff, but I really want to pursue that because it's a lot of work. Not even like when I first started, but like even now, and you know, yeah.
I feel you on that. Like, people have come and gone, but it always comes down to the actual you, the one that owns the business. Like, if you're not gonna do anything about it, nobody else is. And that's the realization that me and Shiro realized. Like, one of us had to take the helm. If someone's gonna be working the 9 to 5, someone's gonna be doing something to take care of the business, or vice versa. So, I feel you on that, but I'm so down to work. So, next time I'm in the Bay Area, I'm down to print shirts. You can wear me as a worker. I'm down to volunteer my time, and you don't gotta pay. Like, that's straight up.
Same for me.
I'm the type that will work for free because, like, it's about the end results. And that's one thing too. I think I realized is like, if you can't pay them, you can't really expect them to show up and do stuff for you for free. But
Yeah.
I feel you, girl. So you already know.
It's real.
Nika will mob out.
No, the truth is that is true because even me, like, just have own business and then really realizing you need a 9 to 5 too to supplement that income.
If it's not
But you can't let go of your dream. You cannot let go of the bigger picture. Yeah. And the beautiful thing is I think so much of us, and especially of us, like our crew that we have, right? We don't give a fuck about money. It's not even about that. It's about really bringing honor and respect to our ancestors, to everyone who came before us, and coming together and combining together so that we can show that Palauans are in this bitch on top, and that we're solid and that we know what we're doing, and this ain't nothing new to us because we grew up doing events, putting together things, creating things for people to enjoy, whether it's food or it's garments or whatever. It's just built inside of us. And so that's why I get excited when I see people like you who are young people who are just really about that life and are really willing to go for it and put themselves all out there despite going for their degrees, building their careers within the typical standard Western world, but then at the same time building their own companies. And then at the same time, always reminding people and looking back at the people who came before us. And I'm so proud of you because you've done it so flawlessly, I'm proud of you for that. So that's very sincere.
Yes.
Thank you.
And we're going to continue to support, so this is just like the beginning of what's yet to come, because when that's time to like do our own little festival, vendor shops and everything.
I like that.
We got to have vendors to fill the space, so why not put each other on,
Yeah.
So, tell me a little bit about what motivates you, really, because, with all the hardships, there's that moment where you have to kind of center yourself and, kind of reevaluate. So what's your process? Like, how do you remotivate yourself to continue pushing despite whatever obstacles?
What motivates me? I think kind of going back to what Nika said, it's like our community in this field is so small, and just realizing like it's not going to happen unless someone puts their foot in the door. And I want to also be a part of that team. So me starting Hello Palauan was kind of my way of putting my foot in the door. But also kind of being surrounded with all of these like very hardworking, work ethic minded people, like you guys, other people like in our community starting small businesses. It's really motivating to see like, people doing the thing, not just working for the man or whatever the saying is, but like doing their thing. Yeah. So when I see people like being about, you know, what they say instead of just talking, then I really appreciate those types of people, and I'm like motivated by them.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's equal because like if anything, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so many people coming about now with social media. We're getting visibility, so it's just exciting. It's like there will be like this is just the beginning part until it builds up and we can really come together and put something on. Like, were you there when we did that Sacramento event where we like made tama? We did
yes, she was.
the sushi and everything.
I don't know about Sacramento. I don't think I was there.
It was
She
like
wasn't.
after rugby.
She wasn't.
But yeah, we were there with other booths, but we were the only one that was doing food. And it's like Sacramento, and you know, there's a lot of different communities out there. So it was just like, just for that, for example, it was just kind of like an eye opener. Like, oh shoot, we could actually do this too. So there's definitely hope. Maybe, you know, with the COVID regulations, apply to that, we can still have a get together. But until then, shoot, you know. We got all these different platforms.
And I feel like an exciting thing, like when I'm watching you, right? It is, I see because you've been involved in, you were also involved with the larger group of like, was it with San Mateo College?
Yeah, CSM, the MANA
Being
program.
involved with other Pacific Islanders like Samoans and Tongans who are already have been doing that thing for so long, and props to them, right, for really standing in the forefront for all of us. But us as Palauans being able to get in and really get in there with them, that's why I feel happy about you, because I know I for sure was able to get my foot in the door and then hold that door open. But I think there's so many doors and avenues and facets for us each to do our own thing. Like I know Kido and Shido have done their own thing too, and now you're doing your own thing too. And then being able to get in and then be kind of like accepted, I guess, in a way, which is weird, but it serves a purpose, because then we get to get in with them, and then they get to learn about what Palauans are and what Micronesians are and who we are as people, and that there's so many more Pacific Islanders than what people would have assumed initially, right? Because I think people initially just think, oh, Hawaiians and then Tongans and Samoans and whatever, right?
It's also representation in the media. So.
And then we get to be out there and really represent. So it has given me the biggest excitement to, and I know that's a weird way to say it, but I've gotten so excited to see, like, even though you're not the one posting it, it's other Pacific Islanders who are connected with you that are also then representing still Palau, just by mention, by just putting our little flag emoji or whatever, even like the smallest thing. But to me, I've been in this thing for about 12 years now, and it has not been until the last few years that I've even had the privilege to see it. So for me, it is like, it's exciting, because the more of us that feel empowered and feel welcomed and feel like we can be a part and be involved and that our voices can be heard, that it's just going to make a bigger move for all the rest of us. I can't wait for Melanesians to join in. I still have yet to see that really, really, truly happen. But it's people like you, and it's all the generations that are going to be part of your generation and the ones that are going to come that are going to get that. But it's as long as we keep on pushing forward and really making our voices heard, right? I know I can be crazy and say the weirdest, craziest stuff, but truly my ultimate heart and my goal is that we're in this, and we are a force to be reckoned with, and we have skill sets, and we're raised in a way that is honorable and respectable to our elders, to our ancestors, and that our goal is to build up the community as a whole. And I really, from the bottom of my heart, I'm so grateful. I don't want to say it breaks my heart, but it fills my heart to a point of like bursting when I see you, when I see Maya, you know what I'm saying? Like really out there doing it, regardless of that we are the minority of minorities. It's the dopest shit for me. I mean, I know in the most uneloquent of ways to say it is some dope ass shit, because we really are contributors. And I hope for everybody else that's listening or that will listen or who will listen to know, like, stop just buying the tickets and going to the concerts. Stop just doing that. Like, do that, but you actually can do it on your own, and you can get involved and you can connect with the larger community, because we are one big ocean community. We are one ocean nation. And instead of, I think, colonization doing their thing and breaking us down into all these little groups, we actually are one large force that has a voice and are intelligent people. We're not just like dancers and bodyguards and entertainers and cute, or you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You're not just exotic. No, we are minds, and we're intelligent. We have things to say. So thank you, Connie, for putting yourself out there as that voice, because you're doing it.
Yeah. And I want to shout you guys out too, because I feel like you guys kind of offered me like knowledge behind, you know, you can do anything on your own. It wasn't until I started kind of working under your wing for IRF, and learning like, oh, you know, we can work, but also work like with our community and do stuff that are like fun. It doesn't always have to be like a 9-to-5 in a cubicle. So I think you guys also providing that platform was also very beneficial to what I'm doing now and like what other people are doing today, like starting small businesses or whatever the case is. So thank you guys.
So IRF is Island Reggae Festival. Shout out to Danny.
Oh, yeah.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Danny.
Amazing mentor. But Connie was a catalyst in helping us really build the social media platform for Island Reggae Festival. Yeah, Snapchat, doing doing treasure hunts.
Yeah,
just so many things. Like, man,
loves music and loves the Island Reggae Festival. Like
Connie and Reina, and you brought in your friend Reina. Like, shout out Reina. You guys really came in and tirelessly worked with us, because I know it was late nights, it was off hours. You guys came in, and even at the festival, like, came in and you showed up and you showed out, and you guys really helped us bring everything to a next level, because it was really grassroots, and you really helped us elevate it to another level. So thank you. Really, thank you. On behalf of the Island Reggae Festival staff, thank you, because it really was a big deal. And it may seem like a small thing, but it really wasn't. It was a big deal for all of us and for Pacific Islanders as a whole. And you're a huge part of that.
Thanks, guys. I don't know how to respond to that.
No, for real, thank you. I mean, seriously, thank you. I feel like I did a little speech, but for real, thank you, because without you,
it's hard not to touch base there, because that's like humble beginnings when we really all came together and was like joined in and with Nika and IRF and really becoming that team to make those things happen behind the scenes. And so it's kind of nostalgic, because we moved away and then, you know, stuff happens, but it's all good. We're still here and might as well make the most of our time that we have now. So I think that's that pivoting moment. Like, take everything we learned from that experience, and now, like, let's invest that into what we want to do, what we're passionate about.
And you're clearly doing that now with your brand. Yeah. I seen you when you first started doing your stickers, and seen you when you first started doing your stickers and all that stuff, and I was like, oh my God,
that Coco Tuna?
Girl, remember? Did you draw those? I was like, what the heck? You know, you're amazing, and I feel so inspired. It made me actually get my Apple Pen. You really motivated me, like, oh my God, get your shit together, because Connie's out here really doing it, and, you know, you are an inspiration. So even if we've been inspiration to you, it's vice versa.
Both ways. It's both ways.
You are awesome.
Reciprocate that same energy, yo.
Yeah. It's a mutual pushing. Like, I'm so pushed by you to do better and be better. and get on my shit, you know?
Thank you, guys.
So I want to ask you, what does Hella Palauan mean to you?
Hello, Palauan. Wow, that's a big word or a big question. What does Hello Palauan mean to me? You know, it means a lot. Because I think this resonates with a lot of Palauans who were raised out here. We weren't, taught our language. We don't know a lot about our culture. And so, growing up, I've always had this like struggle with understanding like what does it mean to be Palauan? Like I can't speak the language. Does that mean I'm like less Palauan? And I've always like struggled with that. I felt like I was more American than I was Palauan. And so I wanted to create sort of this platform for other Palauans who were raised out here to connect with each other. Because I know it's not just me. Me and my little brother talk about this all the time. And so I just want to make it aware that if I say I'm Palauan, I don't want people to assume like, oh, Ara Belao, she speaks like Togoya Belao, like in my American ass accent. But like, I want people to know like, there's other people out there who like don't know. So just like, be aware of that, connect with people who may not know about their culture or language and stuff. And yeah, just wanted to create that.
I feel it.
Yeah.
Born and raised out here, so I'm all with it.
Same.
Yeah.
English is my first language. I only learned Palauan when we moved back to Palau in the 90s. My parents started the Beverly. But like that's where I learned. And I learned because of environment. I was getting bullied left and right, and that I had to learn how to speak so I could talk shit back. You feel me? Why I was caught on like that? But other than that, I was crying. Like, I don't know what they said. But I feel you, and as soon as I seen it, Hella Palauan, I already thought like Palawan in the Bay, like for real. Mm-hmm. As soon as I saw that, I was like, that's dope. I love that. Like, you don't need to say much, really. Mm-hmm. Like, what are you? I'm Hella Palauan.
I'm Hella Palauan. I love it.
So we're why don't we go into that game segment where you can win a prize?
If you're here for the game,
get it.
We have a full ass game. If you're here for the game, start clicking those hearts, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you have a Palauan, start tapping them hearts because we do got a game for y'all.
So, do you want to tell them what they can get if they respond with the funniest answer?
So, whoever has the best answer, whoever has the best answer is going to win a free t-shirt, and I might throw in 2 stickers. So whoever gets the best answer is going to be winning that in a bit.
So are we going to go best answers with the most likes? Determined by the most likes?
Maybe we'll do that. Yeah.
Can we tell?
Yeah, you can drop your answers in the comments, y'all.
Can we see how many likes they get?
Yeah, we can go back on the analytics and we'll check it out. We'll do the tallies at the end and then drop it on all social media with the final winner.
Yes, keep on giving those hearts.
It's one winner
to little Connie.
Oh yeah, we forgot to announce that we'll close out the competition tomorrow at 9 p.m. So if you end up watching this later, it's all good. You can still participate. We're just going to tally it tomorrow at 9 p.m. and then drop an answer.
But don't make it a habit. Don't be trying to click in late, usually.
Yeah, be here on time.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
saying? We checked into this room 10 minutes before 9, so we
you know what I mean.
CPT time. I was like, did I say it right?
Yeah, CPT. Hey, don't be clicking in late, though, bro. Like, click in when you click in. You know what I'm saying? We're going to start minimizing that. Little after hours clicking.
All right, so the game goes, you got to drop your response in the comments, y'all. All right? So Connie, do you want to drop the first one? Bless us with the first one.
Did you already kind of explain what the game was?
Oh, kind of, not really, just to drop the answers. Why don't you go ahead and bless us with the instructions?
Okay, so we have a fill in the blank. prompt, and the sentence is, you know you're hella islander when, and fill in the blank. Whoever has the best answer or the most likes on their comment wins the prize. So go ahead and
pause real quick. Let's pause for the cause. The video was lagging, so let's just wait it for just a second. And we're back clear. Okay, go ahead.
So the prompt is, it's fill in the blank. And you have to fill in the sentence. The sentence is, you know you're hella islander when blank. And then go ahead and drop your answers.
So that means you don't just got to be clown to win this competition. Because
you have to be funny.
Yeah, you got to be funny. And you got to know what it means to be hella islander.
Funniest response with the most likes. And the phrase is, you know you're hella islander when. And then drop your response in the comments.
Blank.
Should we give them a sample, like, of what an example would be?
So, bless us with the first one. Or re-bless, because we already been blessed with the instructions.
Like, should we give one, or Connie's going to give
Connie,
one?
you go first.
Is that cheating?
Well, no, we're Xing out very generic ones. Let's just give the most generic ones, at least.
Let's see.
Look at her face.
Okay.
Sorry. Hold on, I'll say this one. This one is, you know you're hella islander when Bom Soro starts blasting and you don't know how to act at the club.
Kabibo. Yeah, that was a good one. Gee, I just automatically imagine all the pongyo parts and all of the sound effects.
Mine was generic. I was telling Kido in the office, because I was like, oh, you know you're hella islander when you got like a little like crusty dry rice, just resting on your shirt for no reason. You gotta pull it off. You know what I mean? Just like one little rice. It's just there. You just ate. You just ate 5 hours ago, but you still got a little crusty rice just stuck on there. That's because I'll be eating, you know what I'm saying?
Stop.
All right, I got one. It was, you know you're hella islander when your pantry is filled with cocoa tuna, oxen palm, aji kimchi. What else? The list goes on.
It's all day.
Coconut oil. And Fiji coconut oil's but you know. I like that Palauan coconut oil.
I like the one that comes in like a water bottle and it's kind of brown. It smells good. Like you kind of want to just eat it a little bit, but you know you gotta slather it. That's what I like.
All right, guys, what do you got? Somebody drop something in the comments.
I wish we could add a third person to come in and say something.
Oh, I know.
Someone go ahead and put your next one, because we're gonna read it out loud right now. If you know you're hella islander when, go ahead and say that.
I'm reading one right now. Rhyme.
We know you're thinking right now. Don't make
forget your
butt. The second we say it, they're no longer in the running. I'm gonna say when your Tupperware is a butter container, when your Tupperware is a sour cream container. Hey, don't let us ruin it for you. Oh, here we go. Oh, we got a bunch.
Do we have to go all the way to
the
top? Yes. Or the top. We're in the top.
Hold on, we accidentally drank Old Bell.
Bottom.
We're scrolling, guys. Oh,
look at Tubbles.
Oh.
You know, okay, let's see. Tubble says, you know you're hella Palauan when you accidentally drink Old Bell again. Or as an adult. Making new rice is a daily chore in your house.
You know you're hella islander when Baras is life. Yes. I've been trying to quit. I downgraded, if you want to say.
Hey, we had a bucket that said, my friends from school came and said, why do you have bras in a bucket? Oh, it's not bras, it's bras. All about, yeah, I know.
Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 responses now. All right, what else you got? You know you're hella Islander when, or you could do you're hella Palauan when too.
Skydiver.
Skydiver.
Oh, says, you're hella Islander when you don't see your own people anywhere in your city, but somehow the whole village shows up to your party.
That's a good one.
When the skull bomb. Even my own kids who are MIGs are scared of the skull bomb.
Yeah, we died out here too. Drop your responses in the comments.
Oh, tears.
And if you're here for support, go and like the funniest one.
Yeah, go like the funniest one. You're hella Islander when you're trying to holler hurts. Oh, when you're trying to holler at ends up being your
Your cousin.
Oh, when the one you're trying to holler at ends up being your cousin. I know. Hey, that's why I can never be a clown. This is all cousins. I mean,
we all came from the same son of Jason.
We're all related.
I was even my comment.
Go.
Yeah, the cousin thing is a whole thing. Even the whole cousin thing, man.
Rhymes.
Oh, you're Islander when you hear chip in.
Palauan, every McClure deal are all aunties.
All aunties.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I'm yelling. I'm laughing so loud inside the microphone. I think.
That girl, sorry, are your ears bleeding?
Sorry. Hey, my bad. I'm gonna back up, Mika.
Honest to God.
Palauan, if you say
honest. Honest.
You was raised by a grandma. If you say honest to God.
Honest to God. Lord.
Yes, and like the ones that y'all think is funny.
Honest to God. Santa Maria. That's what I grew up with.
I had another one.
Hold on, I'm reading my list right now. Hold up.
No, I grew up with Catholic auntie, so mine is always Santa Maria. You're honest when you're on your way and show up. Yeah,
you're hella Islander when you go to a function and you leave with 10 fucking bento boxes or to-go boxes.
Hella
and you order 3 people.
Hella styrofoam.
Let me get them sides too. While you're at it, let me get a bag. You got a plastic bag? Next thing you know, they ask you for saran wrap.
Hey, your dad wasn't here. Take 5 for him.
Yeah.
Take 5. Yeah, never mind. When your mom punishes you by making you sweep the rain away.
What the
Dude, honest, I forgot what that auntie's name is, but man, we had one auntie. She took a whole turkey from the family function. I can no lie. And if you related to me, you probably remember that particular family reunion. It's literally half a Palau.
You're hella Islander when you say you're leaving the party and end up being there. The last one. Always us. Always. We always
30
say
minutes later.
No. Yeah. Always us. We always say, "Oh, we're leaving," and it's like 2 hours, and then we're cleaning up.
Oh, let's go the chairs together.
We're the ones. We were leaving 2 hours ago, though. We're the cleaning crew.
What you got, Connie?
Oh God.
Your husband.
You know you're hella Islander when you gotta ask for the family tree before y'all start talking.
That's a gift. Happened. Oh my god.
You know you're hella Islander when you're like walking like a midget through the crowd before you get to your final destination. Like, excuse me, like walking through everybody, kissing everybody on your way in.
And you better go like this if you're wearing a loose shirt.
Yeah, no kisses left behind. Hey, excuse me.
Do people ever bow at you?
She said, gotta get on Ancestry. Ancestry.com.
When it goes back, there's only two people. It was Adam and Eve.
All the way.
Straight up.
You know you're hella Islander when you oh my god, this is my life. You know you're hella Islander when you have a dishwasher but you want to hand wash the dishes.
It's a dry rack.
I'm gonna tell you right now, on God, like literally on God, in Hayward, 5th grade, for the first time, I never thought I was hella Islander, but a classmate came over and I'm like washing dishes. Why don't you use the dishwasher? I said, oh, we don't have one. No, that's a dish. No, that's the drying rack. What do you think these buttons are for you? And I was like, no, this is for drying dishes. I was like, I legit did not know that was for drying dishes. I was like, what the fuck? This whole time?
Oh my god.
What did it say? You know you're hella Palauan when your mom tells you to say hi to your auntie and you're like, who the fuck is that?
Like, I wasn't raised with you. You know you're hella Palauan, or you know you're hella Islander when you go over to somebody's house and there's 10 pairs of rubber slippers and they're all different colors of the rainbow.
Or yours are missing and it's fine because someone obviously just
somebody took it.
Used it. You know you're hella Palauan when you got a sweater and your cousin says, oh, I'm kind of chilly. And then all of a sudden you're naked. Because your dad took that shit out of your bag.
No, you know you're hella Islander when someone says, oh, I like your jacket, or oh, I like your hat. And you automatically hand it over.
We lost so many toys, clothes, everything. But you know what? We gained so much in return. But I will say, we did. You welcome everybody who has all of our stuff. She says, you know what? Oh, you know you're hella Palauan when your pots and pans are in the oven.
Yeah.
You know you're hella Palauan when you pack a plate. At the party before you even eat. Someone said to you, Kido, Rhyme said, Kido, Power Rangers. Yeah. Pack a bento before you go. You know, you're hella Palauan when you go to other people's houses and you start cleaning at your own. Oh, yeah. And you start cleaning, but your own house, you're lazy as fuck.
What can I do? No, it's okay.
Okay. Dilbib said, got my best pair of shoes, telling Kido, I like them.
Yes. And they're cute though. They match you.
Go shopping.
This was fun. Thank you, Connie, for letting us do this. This is dope.
Make sure you guys are liking the comments you like the most, because those are the ones that are going to win. It is a competition, as funny as it is.
And you can like more than one comment. It's just the most likes is the one that's going to get it, okay?
Yeah,
go back. When's the deadline?
Continue to comment. Oh, it says, you know you're hella Palauan when, you want peanut butter and jelly, but...
The jelly Rugero. You're like, okay.
Hey, still good.
And it's in the jelly jar. So.
These are all good. When your family shop, when your from the island shops at your house, yeah.
Oh yeah, always.
When your auntie tells you you're too skinny, or you're getting too big, yet it's go eat. When your mom yells at you for leaving, saying you should buy 20 times. Cat.
That's so relatable, man. Whether it's island or not, whether it's that's everything. Hella Palauan for real.
Yeah.
Anybody and everybody's experience that can relate. Go and like those responses, y'all.
That's so funny. Thank you, Connie, so much for sharing with us. And above all, I hope everyone understands and gets inspired. The only reason, besides the fact that Connie's one of our partners, is that she's doing the damn thing. She's building her business. She's out there. She's getting her education, and she's representing us. And yeah, get that, man. Like, don't let it just fall. You know what I'm saying? Don't let her just be the only one. Let's all build. We all have ideas. We all have talents. We all have skills. Let's build together as one group. That's what 680 Movement is about, is really building for all the people. It's not just, oh, so Shiro can have his rapping career or Kiru can do her thing. You know what I mean?
This is what we been wanting to do was
for
put
everybody.
So thank you.
Everyone can join in.
Girl, before we let you go though, I do want to ask, like, what advice, what's like one piece of advice that you can give to anybody that has, watched this and is thinking about coming up with something as far as their own small business? Like one word of advice that, solid piece that you've stuck through or whatever that stuck with you since you started your journey.
Don't be afraid. Just put your foot in the door. I've always
Oh, is the battery?
Is she frozen?
Oh yeah, I think her phone was about to die. She probably hold up. Okay.
hold up.
Okay, first of all, this was a message Android. I didn't say anything about Android.
Hold up. Is that okay?
What do you know about
if you're still out there, click your hearts because we just want to know, because we're trying to get Connie back, but we want to make sure we don't got to sign out. Hella Palauan.
Yeah, before we sign out,
yeah, let's go for it.
We can just reinvite her. Thank you guys for joining. Continue to drop your responses to that question or that statement. You're hella Islander or you're hella Palauan when, drop your responses and we'll close out that little competition tomorrow at 9 p.m. and then we'll announce the winners later on social media. But stay tuned. We're going to get Connie back real quick. So
we're still here.
Say our goodbyes and drop all our tags.
Connie's coming right back. Yeah, me. You know what I'm saying? So we're out here. Honestly, even for next time, you know what I mean? Anybody who's building business or who's trying to build something or is working within the community, we want to know because we want to highlight them because it's a big deal for us.
And if you're here, DM us,
Definitely fans of all of us.
We do have a couple people, actually, there's a list, and we're going down, and I'm going out there and freaking connecting and asking them to come on. So if you want to see them on too, drop their names here so we can let them know that you are requesting them as well. It's just been an interesting, how many episodes officially as this podcast and broadcast?
We're like,
this is like the third one in.
Oh, I was about to say 6.
You can go and check out. Yeah, there is actually 7.
It's a bunch.
We have 7 episodes on our
They're
Spotify.
They're real rough in the beginning. They're real rough.
It's rough. It's us.
It's us. It is us.
You get to know us, and then basically how we got to this point and why we're.
But yes, tap in for sure. Though, let us know that you're out there. We really want us to build a community together because it's fun and it's exciting, and to be able to connect worldwide with all of us is just really our goal. It's not to build anything in particular. It's just to make sure that we become who we're supposed to become in this world. And it's beautiful. It's dope.
And we want to put other people on while we're on our way. So, hey, she's back.
My phone died. My bad.
No worries. We can just pick it up where we left off. So your last piece of advice for anybody wanting to do, start their business.
Yeah, don't be afraid. Just do it. Like if you feel like you have self-doubt in you, like, oh, I don't know if I have enough money for this, or I don't know if I... Ooh. Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
They're giving you high strong.
Don't be afraid. Just do it. If you have self-doubt in yourself, like, don't even question it. Don't even overthink it. Just do it. Because it's just better.
Hey guys. Shoot. Baby, come back. We need to play a comeback song real quick. Motivate. Sorry. IG's trying to. What are they calling that term now?
Them. They came right back though.
IG's trying to. What is it? Black
us?
shadow or what are they calling it?
Oh my God.
Anyways, I didn't know there was a time limit on IG Live. Let me know.
Shadow block. No, shadow
block. Yeah, shadow
something.
block. They're basically blocking us out from.
I feel like an old head though.
Because I don't know what the standards are. Shadow ban. Thank you for the correction. I know. I literally just heard of that because of TikTok.
You know, if we want to say shadow block, that's what the fuck it's called, man. Shadow ban. That's true. See, I knew we sounded stupid.
Thank you. I was like, shadow something. Shadow ban. We're waiting for Connie to hop on.
She said, play dreams. There's a request.
Oh, thank you.
Special request number.
Yeah.
It's a banger. Hey, that ain't no lie though. What's up, Sylvia? Have you heard of it? Oh, there's Hella Palauan is back in the biz.
Yes, come on, girl.
Okay,
sorry,
let's go.
We reached our limit.
Here you go, girl. Back in this bitch.
We reached the extent of the free resources.
I think I oh, there we go.
Sorry, we reached that. I think it's like an hour time limit or something. Because it just, but so I went ahead and saved it. Already posted it because I didn't want to lose it. That's what happened to our first 1 hour video with our live feed. So thank you for coming back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Oh, see,
you know that
she acts like she's playing singing, but then she be doing best voice, and I'm just like,
oh no,
welcome back.
Connie got the best though. Connie.
Oh yeah, Connie. Hey, hey, honestly, that's no lie because I seen one. I thought I was gonna listen to Chemo, and Connie was on it, and I said, oh, okay, I'm sorry, what?
Dude, you know that all of the Palauan songs you find on SoundCloud, like, I don't know what I'm talking about. He's like, all right, just grab a paper and then just write down what you think they're saying and then just sing that. I'm like,
so you're the Selena.
Easiest way to learn though.
You're the Selena of the Palauans, right? Like you sing it. You just, pipes galore though. Pipes on pipes. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
Yeah, no.
You can find some of the recordings on SoundCloud.
Stop, no.
No, we're gonna do an all-together project. We got to put all of those vibes out. So, sorry, you were saying, to wrap it up, your last piece of advice is don't be afraid.
Mm-hmm. Don't be afraid. If you feel like self-doubt in yourself, like, oh, maybe I don't have enough money, or oh, like I'm gonna be stressed out doing all of this, just don't think about it. Just do it. Like, it's so worth it, knowing that you can do something on your own and other people out there are like, oh, this is hella dope. Just do it. Like, the worst that can happen is that you don't do it and you regret it.
Exactly. And be mad and think like, oh yeah, I thought about doing that, but
yeah.
Everybody, once you think it and you don't act on it, you already put it out into the universe. So most likely, the whoever is within your little bubble is going to get that vibe, and they're gonna put that to action. And that's like the known that thing. Like, as soon as you think
that's the truth. And
out in the universe.
You don't want to be that old head in the garage years later at the barbecue. Like, I remember when I could,
back
and
in the day.
I had this. Look at what you
Excuses,
did.
right?
What did you do though? And honestly, people like you, Connie, give no excuse. You kind of break down those barriers. Not kind of, you do. Yeah. because there's nothing to be said. You weren't a graphic designer. I'll say that. Like, you weren't a graphic designer. You weren't some merchant or nothing like that. But you had an idea, and you just thought about doing something. And I can tell you there's endless amounts of people that I know from my generation and above that are just like, oh, I remember when I would have, nah, you didn't do none of that.
Yeah.
You didn't even try to do it. And I think a lot of it comes from the crabs in a bucket theory of like, people will say things. And I don't know if you've experienced it, but people will say, oh, enough, just do what you're supposed to do, enough. And I think
but
moment,
it's a different day and age, though.
Yeah, time is now is like, forget all that. Go for it, fight for it, grab on, and let us continue to grab back down. As we climb up, let's continue to grab back down and open the doors, pull people up. And thank you for Connie for being one of those people of the next generation. I consider you, for me, a next generation type of person. I'm very grateful, because it means only hope and excitement for the future, because you represent hundreds of other young Palauans who have ideas, who maybe would have been scared, but they see what you're doing and now they feel empowered. So you are a catalyst. Definitely, you are part of that pioneer generation to create those bigger avenues for all the rest of our people. So thank you.
And so let this be the beginning of what's yet to come, where we can really, really put in these little, now investing in our businesses, like let's put these things that we've built together and then make something of that. And here we are. This is those baby steps. And thank you for coming on, because this is the reason why we're doing this, is to put other people on, just having conversations, like, let me pick your brain. I see you on the same wavelength. Like, what you about? Like, how'd you get there? And how, now that we've crossed paths, like, what can we do now?
Who are you trying to wave in? Right now.
My mom's like opening. No, my mom's opening the door. She's like, "Are you done?" No, she walked away. She's shy.
Happy New Year!
I was like, who are you trying to into this picture right now?
Hey, yeah, and if you know anybody, whether they're Palauan or other Pacific Islander, and you wanna bring them on, just send them our way so we can also reach out to them and interview them too.
Yeah.
I don't know if your brother's down, but I see he's doing his thing as far as the haircuts.
Yeah.
So,
Is he really?
Yes.
He's cutting hair
awesome.
Now. Yep.
That's awesome. I didn't know.
Shout out to everybody who hopped back on and everybody who's joining. Shout out Miss K from the Bay. She was on Sunday Vibes. You can find the anchor recording on Spotify.
She said, I missed the Bay vibes. She missed I would too. But hey, we are jealous too, though, because it is freezing out here, girl.
It's about to be frozen.
It is cold out here, no lie. So thank you for joining in, but we're jealous.
Can you just drop all of your IG and social media contacts one more time, and also where people can find your merch?
Yes. So my Instagram, I'm on Twitter, and I'm also on Facebook. You can find me at Hella Palauan. And then if you want to buy my merch, you can buy it at hellapalauan.com.
The show.
Gosh.
And if they want to be stalked on TikTok, they can find you where? No, I'm just kidding.
No.
That's your top secret stalker page.
Is there anybody you want to shout out while we're on the live?
I don't know. I feel like everybody on the live is like related to me. Hi, Kayla. Hi, Janice. Hi, Shanti. Yeah, I'm not going to name all of them, but thank you guys for tuning in. It really means a lot.
Yes, it does. It really does. Thank you. It makes it worthwhile, And thank you for joining us in the game segment. Thank you for allowing us to, have a little game segment. First ever.
And you still have a chance to win. So
yes.
Despite what was already said, you got a chance to go back in. Everyone can go back in and vote. And you can still put in your bids till what time? When tomorrow?
We'll give them 24 hours. What do you think about 24 hours?
Yeah, 24 hours.
24 hours. So put in your votes, put in your bids. Get that free merch, man. Like, hey.
Yes, I'm going to match you with the shirt, too.
Okay. Hey, no, I'll triple match. I got you, too. So, will 3 winners?
Yeah.
You got one. She got, I'll get one, too.
One winner, but they'll get something from the both of us.
All right, then.
All 3 of us.
I'll pitch in. I got my pitch in. Yeah, I got my pitch in. All right, then. But for sure, get it. And then honestly, even if you don't win, like really get that merch because support Palauan owned business. Yes. She's really out here. She's really doing her thing. And honestly, like I couldn't be more proud. Seriously, couldn't be more proud.
Stop supporting the slave masters and start supporting your people.
Yo,
you know
say that. Yup.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, Connie.
Thank you, guys.
We love you.
We love you.
We
We're
miss
signing
you.
out for the night. Don't forget to join us. And if you missed out on this whole situation, you can check us on the timeline and of our 680 MVMT IG. You can also check out the podcast on Spotify as well as Anchor and Apple Podcasts, y'all. Thank you. I'm Keekz.
I'm Neekz.
And this is
And I'm Connie.
With Palauan. Yeah.